From the medieval landscapes of Narnia to the gritty, crime-ridden streets of The Punisher, Ben Barnes has captivated audiences with his smoldering looks, charismatic screen presence, and wide-ranging acting skills. But behind the glitter of his Hollywood success lies a journey marked by dedication, resilience, and a lifelong passion for the arts. This biography takes an in-depth look at the man behind the roles, chronicling his life from his humble beginnings in London to becoming a celebrated actor with an ever-growing fan base. Early life and family background. Benjamin Thomas Barnes, better known as Ben Barnes, was born on August 20th, 1981, in London, England. Raised in a family that encouraged creativity and the arts, Barnes had a relatively comfortable upbringing. His mother, Tricia, was a relationship therapist, while his father, Thomas, was a professor of psychiatry. Barnes was the first of two children, growing up alongside his younger brother, Jack. From a young age, Barnes was exposed to the arts. His mother's love for music and literature instilled in him a passion for storytelling, which later became a pivotal part of his acting career. He also grew up in a multicultural environment. His father is of British descent, and his mother is of Dutch-Jewish heritage, adding a unique dimension to his cultural identity. Barnes attended Homefield Preparatory School in Sutton and later King's College School in Wimbledon, both prestigious institutions that provided a well-rounded education. It was here that Barnes first began exploring his interests in drama and performance, participating in school plays and musical productions. Despite being drawn to the arts, Barnes had a strong academic inclination, and his family initially encouraged him to pursue more traditional career paths. However, by the time he reached his late teens, it became clear that acting and performance were his true calling. The birth of a star, education, and early stage work. After completing his secondary education, Ben Barnes enrolled at Kingston University in London, where he studied drama and English literature. It was during this time that he honed his craft as a performer, studying classical theater techniques, honing his vocal abilities, and learning the nuances of stagecraft. Barnes has often credited his time at university with shaping him into a more disciplined and versatile actor. In addition to his academic pursuits, Barnes became an active participant in the National Youth Music Theatre, NYMT, an organization that has produced many notable talents. His time with the NYMT not only gave him his first taste of professional performance, but also helped him build a network within the industry. He performed in several productions during his time there, including the critically acclaimed Bugsy Malone, where he played a lead role. After graduating from Kingston University, Barnes focused his attention on the stage. He appeared in various theater productions in London, including a role in The History Boys, where he gained recognition for his ability to portray a wide range of characters with depth and authenticity. His theater work was a vital foundation for his career, helping him understand the complexities of acting and providing valuable experience that would later serve him in film and television. Breaking into the big screen, early film roles. Ben Barnes' transition from stage to screen began with minor television roles and a brief appearance in the British series Doctors in 2006. It wasn't long before his undeniable talent and dashing looks caught the attention of casting directors, leading to his breakthrough in Hollywood. In 2007, Barnes was cast in his first significant film role in Stardust, a fantasy adventure movie that featured an ensemble cast including Michelle Pfeiffer, Robert De Niro, and Claire Danes. Although his role was relatively small, the film served as a stepping stone into the world of big-budget films. Barnes' portrayal of Dunstan Thorne in Stardust demonstrated his ability to captivate audiences, even with limited screen time. However, it was in 2008 that Barnes landed the role that would define his early career and introduce him to a global audience. Prince Caspian in the second installment of the Chronicles of Narnia film series. Directed by Andrew Adamson and based on C.S. Lewis' beloved novels, The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian was a high-profile project that catapulted Barnes into the limelight. Prince Caspian, the role that changed everything. The role of Prince Caspian was a game-changer for Barnes. Not only did it bring him international fame, but it also showcased his ability to lead a major film franchise. Stepping into the shoes of a beloved literary character was no easy feat, but Barnes' portrayal of the noble and conflicted Prince Caspian won the hearts of fans and critics alike. Barnes' physical transformation for the role was impressive. He adopted a more muscular physique and underwent months of training in sword fighting, horse riding, and stunts to prepare for the action-packed sequences in the film. He also worked closely with the film's dialect coaches to perfect Caspian's accent, a distinctive element that set his character apart from the other Narnians. Prince Caspian was released in May 2008 to widespread acclaim, and while the film did not perform as well at the box office as its predecessor, The Lion, The Witch, and The Wardrobe, Barnes' performance was widely praised. His portrayal of Caspian was a blend of vulnerability and heroism, capturing the essence of a young prince grappling with the responsibilities of leadership and the desire for vengeance against the forces that destroyed his family. The success of Prince Caspian led to a sequel, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, in 2010, in which Barnes reprised his role as Caspian. The third film in the series saw Caspian as a more mature and confident ruler, and Barnes' performance reflected the character's growth. Although Voyage of the Dawn Treader was the last Narnia film featuring Barnes, it cemented his status as a rising star in Hollywood. Post-Narnia success and diversification. Following his success in the Narnia franchise, Barnes was keen to avoid typecasting and sought roles that would challenge him as an actor. He deliberately chose projects that were diverse in genre and tone, demonstrating his range and versatility. One such project was the 2009 romantic drama Easy Virtue, in which Barnes starred opposite Jessica Biel, Colin Firth, and Kristen Scott Thomas. The film, based on a Noel Coward play, was a marked departure from the fantasy world of Narnia, and Barnes' performance as the charming and naive John Whitaker showed his ability to tackle more grounded and complex roles. Barnes continued to explore new genres, taking on roles in films such as Dorian Gray, 2009, where he played the titular character. Based on Oscar Wilde's famous novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray, the film allowed Barnes to delve into darker and more psychological territory. His portrayal of Dorian Gray, a man corrupted by vanity and immortality, was both haunting and compelling, further proving Barnes' range as an actor. Though Dorian Gray received mixed reviews, Barnes' performance was singled out as a highlight. He successfully captured the character's descent into moral decay, balancing charm with malevolence in a way that resonated with audiences. Television breakthrough, The Punisher and Westworld. As Barnes' film career continued to flourish, he also began exploring opportunities in television, a medium that was rapidly gaining prestige with the rise of high-quality, serialized storytelling. His most notable television role came in 2017 when he was cast as Billy Russo in Marvel's The Punisher on Netflix. The Punisher marked a significant turning point in Barnes' career. Playing the primary antagonist opposite John Bernthal's Frank Castle, The Punisher, Barnes' Billy Russo was a complex character, a former Marine turned businessman with a dark and violent past. As the series progressed, Russo's descent into madness, ultimately becoming the villain Jigsaw, allowed Barnes to display a wide emotional range. His performance earned praise for its intensity and depth, cementing him as a formidable presence on television. The role of Billy Russo was a departure from Barnes' earlier, more romantic and heroic roles, showcasing his ability to portray darker and more morally ambiguous characters. The complexity of his performance in The Punisher added a new dimension to his acting repertoire and attracted a fresh wave of fans. In 2018, Barnes joined the cast of HBO's critically acclaimed series Westworld for its second season. He played the role of Logan Delos, a privileged and hedonistic character who becomes entangled in the morally complex world of the futuristic theme park. Though his role was recurring, Barnes' portrayal of Logan was impactful, adding to the intricate layers of the show's narrative. Westworld allowed Barnes to work alongside some of the most talented actors and directors in the industry, further enhancing his credentials as a versatile and respected performer. A new era, Shadow and Bone and beyond. In 2021, Barnes entered another major phase of his career when he was cast as General Kirigan, also known as the Darkling, in Netflix's adaptation of Leigh Bardugo's Shadow and Bone. The fantasy series, based on Bardugo's popular Grishaverse novels, presented Barnes with a role that combined elements of his earlier work in Narnia with the darker, more complex characters he had portrayed in The Punisher. General Kirigan is a powerful and enigmatic figure, whose motivations and allegiances are not always clear. Barnes' portrayal of the character was both magnetic and menacing, drawing viewers into the character's complex psychology. His performance was widely praised, and Shadow and Bone quickly became a hit, with Barnes' portrayal of Kirigan emerging as one of the show's standout elements. The role of Kirigan was a perfect fit for Barnes at this stage in his career, allowing him to bring together his experience in fantasy storytelling with the darker, more villainous roles he had recently embraced. Shadow and Bone has continued to gain momentum, and Barnes' involvement in the series has further solidified his place as a leading figure in the world of fantasy television. A multifaceted talent, music, and philanthropy. While acting has been Barnes' primary focus, he has also nurtured a passion for music throughout his life. From his early involvement in musical theater to his occasional performances in film soundtracks, music has remained a constant thread in Barnes' career. He is an accomplished singer and pianist, and fans have often called for him to release more music. In 2021, Barnes finally fulfilled the wishes of his fans by releasing his debut EP, Songs for You. The EP featured 5 original tracks that showcased his soulful voice and talent as a songwriter. The music was a blend of pop, jazz, and soul influences, with introspective lyrics that reflected his personal experiences and artistic journey. In addition to his creative endeavors, Barnes has been involved in various philanthropic efforts over the years. He has supported numerous charities, particularly those focused on children's welfare and education. Barnes has often used his platform to raise awareness about important social issues, advocating for mental health awareness and environmental sustainability. Personal life and legacy. Despite his growing fame, Barnes has remained relatively private about his personal life. Known for his down-to-earth demeanor and modesty, he has largely avoided the trappings of Hollywood celebrity culture. Barnes has often stated that he prefers to let his work speak for itself, and he has been successful in maintaining a balance between his public and private life. In terms of relationships, Barnes has been linked to various actresses and public figures over the years, though he has consistently kept details of his romantic life out of the public eye. As Barnes continues to expand his repertoire, his legacy as an actor is becoming increasingly defined by his versatility and willingness to take on challenging and diverse roles. Whether playing a heroic prince, a tortured villain, or a charismatic anti-hero, Barnes has proven that he is not afraid to push boundaries and explore the complexities of human nature. Conclusion. From his early days in London to becoming a household name in Hollywood, Ben Barnes' journey is one of perseverance, talent, and passion for storytelling. His career trajectory is a testament to his ability to adapt and evolve, navigating the often unpredictable world of entertainment with grace and skill. As he continues to take on new projects and challenge himself as an artist, there's no doubt that Ben Barnes will remain a beloved and influential figure in the industry for years to come. His fans, old and new, can only watch with anticipation as he continues to write the next chapter of his remarkable career.